everyone. It's been a while since I did one of these. Did you know that in a few months, it'll have been 20 years since I started playing competitive Smash? It is enough time to experience every single up and down that a gaming scene can offer. When a new game comes out, our competitive scene flourishes. And then, after a few years pass, it starts to slow down. And right now, there's a big question on everyone's mind. When is the next Smash coming out? And what are we going to do until then? Well, even though I've been proven to be pretty bad at predicting release dates, I think I do have an answer for the other question.
What are you cooking up, Hungrybox?
When I love doing something, I make sure to do it to its absolute fullest. This has happened twice in my life. Once with competitive Melee, where I was able to get rank 1 in the world, and the other one was with my Box Tournament series, which became the largest online fighting game weekly in the world. Ever since we broke the Guinness World Record for largest online video game bracket, I knew Team Liquid and I had created something very special. A massive, free-to-enter, free-to-watch bracket open to anyone in North America. A celebration of all things competitive in Smash, happening every single week from the comfort of everyone's homes. I'd like to believe that the Box series helped us all get through the pandemic, at least a little bit. And even when offline tournaments came back, the attendance and viewership for the Box Tournament series remained at an all-time high. When the Coinbox ended about a year ago, it presented some challenges. How could I create the same series from scratch and grow it to the same heights that it was before? Every time the Smash community has had an obstacle in its way, we always figure out a way through it. And sometimes you gotta do it yourself. I'd like to introduce everyone to the sequel of the Box series, the Cash Box. So here's how it works. Online Box tournaments will always be free to enter and free to watch for anyone. But we're giving everyone the option of being a patron, or as we're going to call them, whales. Whales get to provide more funding to our prize pools, casters, and staff volunteering to run these tournaments. And every time a new patron, or whale, signs up to our platform, we'll be increasing all prize pools by $1.25. So in other words, if we have a starting prize pool of $600, even at 400 whales, we'll have $1,000 prize pools every single week for as long as they remain subscribed. It's a brand new way to fund tournaments, and I think it's going to be really special, because funding prize pools is not the only thing you can do as a whale. We're going to give whales access to a brand new thing never done before in a competitive tournament series. It is going to be a continuous compendium. We've partnered with Metafy to create a website that allows you to vote every single week on the content that you want to see out of these tournaments. We're going to let you guys vote on the rule sets and also even the games that we play. The goal for us is to make this last for as long as possible, if not forever. I'm confident that we can reach the heights that Coinbox did, if not, go even higher. So, here's the breakdown for the schedule. The first week of every month will be Ultimate, vanilla SSBU, as you've come to know and love, with the rule sets everyone's familiar with most Smash majors. The second week of every month will be Melee. This has become another great cornerstone of the Box series, and of course one that I love competing in as well. The third week of every month will be Player's Choice Ultimate, and we're letting our whales, the patrons to our platform, vote every week on 4 characters to ban from the tournament that week. We think it'll keep things very fresh and interesting and really give the spotlight to players who don't have the chance to always make it to the grand finale. And finally, the fourth week of every month will be a variety game. That's right, we're letting all the whales choose and vote on a completely different game to run. You can vote on Smash again if you'd like, but you can vote on Rivals of Aether, Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Heck, any game that comes to your mind, you could vote for. And whatever the people want, we will run a tournament for. To cap it all off, we're adding one more twist to the Box Tournament series. At the end of each tournament, around midnight, we're going to be doing an official Thug Finals. We are going to be letting our whales choose a worthy opponent to go against our champion to compete for an extra $200 cash prize every single week. We're doing so to give the players that are the people's choice, the most entertaining, the most flashy, or the most hype, one last chance to get the last laugh against that tournament's victor. And so that's going to be how the cash box works. It's going to be a self-sufficient tournament funded by the community and for the community. It's going to be brought to you by you. And after I put in my $25,000, I hope that anyone who's been a fan of mine, anyone who's been watching this tournament series for the past few years, anyone who's been competing in it, even if you can't, just make sure you keep entering, make sure you keep watching. But if you can go the extra mile and become a patron or a whale to the cash box, I think we can have something that lasts forever. Thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you for the very first cash box happening very soon. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the announcement. I want to give a big thank you to Team Liquid and Metafy for their collaboration on this, and I'm really excited to share it. The first tournament we'll be doing is this Wednesday, October 29th for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. There'll be 1,024 spots, and I'm really excited to see how many people sign up to bring back the excitement of the good old Wi-Fi glory days. It took a long time to make this happen. One of the reasons that was the case is because I really wanted to build something that was true and authentic for myself and to the community, and one thing that would really last a long time. And of course, I wouldn't want to end this direct with saying a big thank you to Reggie for acknowledging the series. I think he's just an awesome person, and right now I'm going to take a chance to say one thing, which is, of course, I am formally challenging you to the rematch that you promised me whenever the new Smash game comes out. We'll do my 1 life to your 100 lives, and heck, if the loser loses, they'll give something to charity. If you're down for that online whenever you want, I'm here for it, so you can leave with the last laugh if you think you could beat me 1 life, 200 lives, which I think you can do it. Anyways, story for a different time. As for everyone else, I really do appreciate it. This is a big passion project of mine, and we'll see who our first champion is this week. The polls will be opening up on the Cashbox website this week, and the first 2 polls we're going to have is, of course, which 4 characters are we banning for the Player's Choice Ultimate Week, and which variety game are we doing for the end of November. I've created a list of games there that I think you'll be pretty excited about, so if you want to go ahead and vote, now's the time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you soon.